Nakanche Vijayam Krishna, Nacha Rajyam Sukhani cha, Kimno Rajyena Govinda, Kim Bhoger Jivitena va. Hello friends. Friends, this is the 32nd shlok of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and in today's video we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first understand its meaning. So the shlok says, Nakanche Vijayam Krishna, which means, O Krishna, I have no desire for victory. Nacha Rajya Sukhani cha, which means, and also I do not have any desire for the pleasure of kingdom. Kimno Rajyena Govinda, which means, O Govinda, what use is the kingdom? Kim Bhoger Jivitenva, which means, and of what use is the life of pleasure. So over here, what Arjun is saying to Sri Krishna is that, O Krishna, I have no desire of winning. I also have no desire of the pleasures of kingdom. What to me or what to us is the kingdom, and what to us is a life full of pleasure. So from here onwards, we will see that Arjun is presenting his problem to Sri Krishna. So you can clearly see that this portion from Shlok 32 till the end of the first chapter, there is a problem statement that has been given in Bhagavad Gita, and it's a pretty important problem statement that has been presented. And we'll go over that shlok by shlok in detail. Now, in this shlok, if you look at this statement of Arjun, it sounds pretty reasonable. It sounds very nice actually, because what he's saying is that I have no desire of winning. I also have no desire of pleasures. What is the use of all this kingdom? What is the point of striving for all these things, all these objects of pleasure, is what he's saying. And if you look at the Indian philosophy in itself, you can clearly see that these statements are making a lot of sense when you think in terms of what the Indian philosophies have taught us. They always tell us, there is no point in the desires that we look for. There's no point in looking for all these pleasures in life. And it's just not Hindu philosophy. I mean, even in Christianity, if you look at it, it's the same sort of a statement that has been made to everybody, that all these things that you look for in life are, what is the point of going after them? You should not really go after those things. These are all superficial things. We should only focus on God. Things like that are being told to us. All these things are of no use. So same sort of a statement has been mentioned over here, and as we'll move forward, we'll see why Arjun is making this statement, for where he is wrong in itself. But superficially, this is the statement that has been made, and it sounds very intelligent. So Gita in itself is making you conscious about all these things, that oh yeah, this might sound pretty good, but is this really the right path to you? I mean, yeah, sure, not desiring kingdom and not desiring those things is good, but are you sure that the reason why you are not desiring them is the correct one? I mean, there are a lot of ascetics that you can find in India also, who have given up all these things, but the motivation behind why they have given up all these things, is that correct or not? Being an ascetic or becoming a monk is all fine, but are you becoming a monk for the right reason? That's the question that is addressed in Gita itself. So as we'll move forward, we'll understand where people generally go wrong when they take up these things. So we'll understand that. I mean, as we'll move forward, we'll see. The other important thing that is to be noticed over here, and that's more sort of a technical thing, is the name that has been used for Sri Krishna here. In the first line of this shlok, Krishna is used as the name, and in the second line, Govinda is used. So Krishna, I've already explained to you, means black, and since Arjun is saying, I have no desire for victory, I have no desire for kingdom, so it sort of is representing the no desire, so dryness in itself, or you can say something which is not pleasing in itself, and so that's why the name Krishna has been used as a black one. While in the second line, Arjun is putting a question. He's saying, what is the point of all this kingdom, what is the point of all this pleasures? So here he's putting a question, he's starting to put a question, and that's why Govind, the name, has been used. The name Govind in itself means it means someone who can find the cows, if you look at it, because go means cow and Vind means someone who can find or who searches for it. So who finds it basically? So Govind in that sense will mean someone who can find the cows, and we know that Sri Krishna was the part of the cow herders, and so he used to locate the cows when they used to when they used to get lost in things. So that's why he got his name Govind. But Go also has the other meaning in Sanskrit, which means light. So Go also means light. So if you look at it that way, then Govind means someone who finds light. And light, as we know in Indian tradition, has signified knowledge. So Govind in that sense also means someone who can find knowledge. And since Arjun is looking for knowledge over here, so he's asking these questions to Sri Krishna, and that's why his name Govinda has been presented over here. So from now onwards, it's all these statements from Arjun where he's presenting the problem statement, and we'll go over that slok by slok. I hope I've explained this slok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.